Hello, collective. It's so, it's I forgot my name. It's been so long since I've given a read. Slightly assaulted. Welcome to my channel. I know I took a break. Sorry if I left you hanging. But you know, I'm a busy girl. So, you want to read? Come get it. If you don't, take it and don't take it. Okay? Okay. Like I said, if you need to be 100%, then, I don't know. I'm not always right. Sometimes right. But, you get what you pay for. And you haven't paid, so. Okay. Let's go read. Oh, this reading, I forgot to tell you, is a special reading for, a collective that, we are one, and I've had to come on because for the last 2 weeks I've had this uncontrollable urge telling me you've got to read, someone's waiting for your read, and I understand. It's just that, I've got to be in the mood. I've got to know what I don't ever know what I want to say, but that's what I'm trying to say right now, and I can't. So let's just get on the read. They know who it's for. If you gotta mimic me, whatever, if you can't find your own persona, but, they say imitation is the finest form of flattery. And you know what? My mentor even hearted a comment I made one time. So, we're one. She's no, I can't have idols. She's not my idol. She's just someone I look up to, and I think she's neat. I'm gonna strive to be like her, and be as cool as her, and know as much about God as her, and Yamahas and stuff. Because I'm gonna ride a dirt bike, and I'm gonna skateboard even up and down the boardwalk. And let's get on with the read, okay? Enough about me. All right. First card today is coming from the Celestial deck, and it's a Leo, and I think it's Aries, Cancer, but it's for everybody. But I just pulling those out of my head. Okay, the card was drawn in the river, straight up, not reverse. Okay, 7 of Hearts. 7 of Hearts. Sometimes I associate the number 7 with evil. But heart. It's a solid heart. So, that could mean someone thinking about you. Let's read what the card says. This is the 80s deck, so it goes out to the moon and back. Okay. What was Punky Brewster's best friend's name? Don't even think about comparing me with Punky Brewster. But you know what? I don't really know who she was. She was a girl, and she was a movie star, I think, a TV star, and shows, and she did stuff, and she was funny. I know that. She was, because her name was out there back in the day before I was born, way before I was born, because I'm just a little young. Anyway, but I'm old enough to kick your butt, so don't even think about it. Whoops. No cheating. Okay. So Punky Brewster, that was an actress. Or she was her own individual star. But she had a show. I don't remember it, because I didn't watch it. I didn't have very many channels. I only had 2 channels. 3 if I went to Grammy's house. And they had a rotor, but you don't even know what that is. You know what? A rotor is not something you plow up a field with. That's a disc. But I wouldn't know that anyway. But I read a lot of books. I read a whole lot of books. They're burning books. There's a book I seen online from 15 something, and they showed Mexico was clear up in Colorado. And probably was. But you know what? Oh well. You know what? They burned all the Bibles once, and I wonder why. Grammy gave me an old book from her Grammy, or her mommy, my great-great-Grammy, and it's from the 50s, and it has stuff in there too, like all kinds of stuff that you don't find today. So that's probably why they burnt the books, so you could live the lie you're told. I'm gonna coin that. Anyway, the answer, because I don't know her best friend, I'm gonna say Susie, because I'm a guesser. I mean, I'm not a guesser, but you know what I mean. Let's find out what it is, but in reverse. Jerry. Well, that's a weird name. Why don't you just call her Strawberry? Strawberry shortcake. At least that one I would have got. Okay. And don't compare me to her either. My hair's not that red. It's reddish brown. And I could get redder, but I don't want redder. I'm natural. I'm all natural. Natural. Yes. Anyway, next card. Jack of Diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Jack. Okay. And Jack, probably some joker. Some joker always trying to make me laugh. Buddy, get a job. Okay, sorry. I know that offends you because you think you're... whatever. Okay. And the Karate Kid. Chop. I get you. I like that movie. Ralph Macchio was hunk. Anyway. Because I like boys. Because I'm a girl. Stop it. Okay. And the Karate Kid. What color did... Oh. Look. It's my favorite card. I don't know why these skateboards are on my cards. It's like they were designed for me, but I didn't design them. Okay. In the Karate Kid. Sorry. Focus. In the Karate Kid. I'm trying to make it so you can do it too. It's kind of difficult, but, I want you to be able to read. In the Karate Kid, what color did Daniel have to paint Miyagi's house as part of his training? I thought he painted the fence, not the house. But, I've only seen it once or a couple times, and it's been a long time, because I don't have time to watch all that. I've got things to do, but I still watch it. And probably white, Seems kind of a silly color, but white is probably the color. Let's find it. So I think it was white. Reverse. I'm wrong. What kind of a... I think I may have to rethink my entire living because it's green. Green? Really? I might have to watch it again. Karate Kid. Well, I was probably thinking of Karate Kid 3 because I think he painted something white in that one. But I'll have to watch it again because there was a part 2 and all I remember is Cobra Kai and he got his butt kicked. Got his butt kicked like Eddie Murphy. Once Mike Tyson gets hold of him. Okay, anyway. Let's go. Okay, one more 80s read because... All right. 3 of Hearts. Hearts again. 3. 3's defined. What island was the home of Bob Marley, who died in 1981? Well, am I supposed to jump in a time machine and go back and find out all this stuff? Because, I might know some up-and-coming singers in Hollywood today, but I don't know stuff like that. I mean, come on. Bob Marley? Yeah. Yep. He was a singer. And what was the question again? What island was the home? Let's just say Maui or Hawaii because there's only so many islands, right? Maybe it's Fuji. Let's try Fuji. Jamaica. Oh, I should have known that, Mon. I should have known that, Mon. But I didn't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry, Bob Marley. Never mind, I don't know Bob jokes. Okay. Let's go to the Beyond the Moon deck. Okay. Beyond the Moon deck. I did shuffle. And the first card I'm going to pull. Ooh, uh-oh. It's an El Cantarino. Cantarito. El Cantarito. which looks like a jug or a pot. Number 44. 44. No, that don't mean nothing. I'm just trying to read it. Sorry. Okay. So, in the card, if we read it, I see an MM, 2 eyeballs, 3 upside down triangles. So, that could be a multitude of things that I am not obligated to share with the general public. Okay, so let's just leave it at that. Okay, next card. 7. There's that evil number again. Beware. La Escalera. La Escalera. And no, I did not practice that either. I'm just good at pronouncing stuff. It's a ladder, which means we're going up. Up. Where are we going? Uh-oh. Stairway to heaven. So, that's a good sign. That's a good sign that, that we're going up. Life is going to be getting brighter for us. Because, I cry sometimes, but, my jar is overfilling. You know what I mean, friend? My jar is overfilled. So, you know what? Since that was a good read, I'm going to pull one more. Hopefully it's... let's just throw that card away. Actually, you know what? It's in the reverse. El Diablo, we all know what that is. It's the devil. Yep. He rides a curls bicycle, from what I hear, but... And he drives a 6-cylinder Mustang, too, so, Yeah, he has a red Mustang, but you know what? Jesus drives a blue one, and he's got a 289, I think. He might have a 302, but I don't know. Okay. I know he has a bottle in the trunk. Okay. That guy looks like a neighbor that I know. Okay. 2. The devil's got a tick of doo-doo. Yeah, probably. So. Whoops. I didn't want to see that. Did you want to see that? Nope. Okay. Here's what we think of you, devil. Boop. Yeah. You're gone, buddy. Jesus is coming. On a cloud. Better get a number, because he's got yours, buddy. Alright. Put that down. Okay, the kitty's gonna bother me, and I have not fed him today. So, kitty, don't be getting in there. Kitty, no. I got a whole pile of skulls down there. I was gonna feed him for breakfast. Okay, that was a good read. I think I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not evil, okay? So, stop with the rumors. Stop with the rumors. Stop it, okay? Okay, I just went yelp. Alright, I love everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, please. And I'm not gonna go to that again. Okay, but love you, everybody. Goodbye, and God bless.